So exception handling. So an error is the difference between error and exception. An entry question being asked for features. But before that, we should know types of errors. The types of errors. Compile time errors are there. Compile time errors. Theory is there in the beginning. Then we can go in applications. So many applications are also there. Time errors. Then of course, you may get easily with these things when I am discussing, because already we have seen these things, but we don't know their names actually. That is the difference. So first of all, let us go with compile time errors. Compile time errors, as the name itself is telling, they are going to get during the compilation of the program. You can expect these errors during compilation of the program. Yes. So during compilation, they will occur. Okay, fine. Point number one. Compilation of the program. Like, so how these errors looks like, and what is the reason behind that? So the main reason for the occurrence of compile time errors is syntax and grammatical mistakes in the programs. This is mainly caused because of syntax and grammatical problems. Grammatical errors. Grammatically, syntax and grammar, generally to say syntax and grammar, mainly due to syntax and grammar. So, syntax and grammar, I need not tell much about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Miss any spelling mistake. See, in place of fur, if you write far, something like that, far, or something like that. Or otherwise missing a semicolon, like that. Miss a semicolon, or a brace, or something like that. These are all due to syntax and grammar. They occur naturally during the compilation itself. We can identify them. Generally, if you are a beginner, generally you feel that you can ask your in charge in the lab or something like that. If somebody is working in lab, then they can ask the in charge. So how can I overcome this problem? What they are going to do for this? Normally, what is the solution for this? Problem is that, and what is the solution for that? Of solution you recommend for that? Desk checking. Desk checking is the solution for that. Desk checking. And what do you mean by disk checking? Disk checking means checking the program from top to bottom. Top to bottom means watching each and every line right from the top to bottom. If any mistake is there, yeah, we can verify that. Missing semicolons or spelling mistakes, you can remove them easily. So disk checking is nothing but checking from top to bottom. Checking. Each and every instruction you are supposed to check from top to bottom. That's it. You will get you can find those mistakes and you can correct them. That's it. Very simple. So these are compile time errors being recognized by the Java C compiler. That's it. Now comes runtime errors. Our subject matter is this only actually. In that also some special area is there that we have to focus on. So as the name itself is telling, runtime errors. So they naturally occur during execution of your program, isn't it? So your compilation will be smooth, no problem. But during execution of your program, during execution, you are going to get those errors. And the majority of those errors you cannot deal with. Okay, majority I am telling you, majority errors there is no solution for them. Okay, you just leave that majority errors, just simply leave them to operating system, OS. Let OS decide. Let operating system decide. Okay, and majority of them are fatal. At times you may encounter some maybe fatal errors also. Maybe fatal errors also. Fatal errors which may crash your operating system or something like that. If any operating system error is there, obviously it is a fatal error. So majority errors, just leave to operating system, give decision to that. And whenever I am saying majority, minority will be there. What about that? Very minor mistakes are there which you can solve. Minor errors are there, minority errors. Minor errors, otherwise I can call majority errors and minor errors. Minor errors are there, and you can solve those minor errors with the help of exception handling mechanism. Programmer can deal, of course, can solve also, can solve, can deal. You can write can deal also, can deal such, and such are called as exceptions, and they are called as exceptions, and such are called as exceptions. Our subject matter totally is concentrated on this topic. Okay, that which you can deal, that which you cannot deal, leave it. That's it. So those very few errors which you can deal as a programmer, okay, they are called as exceptions. And our concentration, our subject is only on this particular area. Totally exception handling mechanism is meant for that concept only. Okay, that's it. So how to deal, that we will see soon. Next, logical errors, and of course runtime errors. The program will get compiled, no issue. Only JVM is going to recognize that. JVM, Java Virtual Machine, is going to these errors. Okay. Last is the logical errors. What are logical errors? Name itself is telling they are due to the logical problem in the program, and of course they are neither detected by Java C nor by JVM. Neither detected by C. I mean compiler, by compiler I can tell, by compiler, nor by execution engine, that is JVM. That's it. Okay, but they are also errors, and they are mainly due to the logical program in the program. I mean logical problem in the program. Logic problem in the program. That's the reason. So how can you get those logical problems? For instance, I can tell you one small example. Like see, simple interest. You might have come across with simple interest in the past. Simple interest is equal to principal into time into rate of interest by 100. This is a simple formula. PTR by 100, or in some books they will write PNR by 100, whatever it is. PTR by 100 is the formula. Instead of SI is equal to PTR by 100, what I have done, P multiplied with the T multiplied with R by 1000 I have done. Isn't it? Are you going to get output or not? Any problem with output? I mean, your program will be successfully compiled, successfully executed. In this context, program is successfully compiled and also executed, run. But what is the problem then? What is the problem? Compilation okay, execution okay. Then why the question? But the output is wrong. Output is wrong.
Wrong.
I am expecting say something 2000 as the output for this based on PTR. You'll get I may be getting 2000 here, but unfortunately I am getting less than 2000. Isn't it? So the denominator is increasing, means the amount less amount you are going to get here. Simple interest I am going to get very less. Why? Because there is some problem in the logic, is it not? So the problem is with the logic. That is why you are getting some output. Some output I am telling, not the correct output. So, but the output is wrong. So, what is the solution for this? Here, here also same, but output is correct. The previous one will call this. So you can assume whatever I am typing here. Practically, you can assume. If you can sensibly think, and these are the problems which we are having. Program is successfully compiled and also executed, and the output is correct. And correct in this case. Why? Strongly. That simple formula. That is a strong reason behind the correctness of this program. And okay, fine. So here, so what is the solution for this? Again, finally, solution we want, better solution we want. Already we made couple of solutions. First, compile time errors, go for desk checking, and for runtime errors, leave to operating system and let it decide. And in runtime itself, minor errors, yeah, as a programmer, you can deal them to perfection because of due to strong exception handling mechanism facility available in Java. And then talking about logical errors, they are neither detected by compiler nor by JVM, and you are getting a wrong output. So how can you solve this? Yeah, here also solution is there. See, if you go to ATM, if you go to a bank, in Indian, I don't know about other countries. In India, generally, if you go to a bank, if you give some 50,000 or 1 lakh to them, all 100 rupees notes or 500 rupees notes, what they are going to do? They are going to put in some machine or not? Once or twice they are putting in the machine, and then manually also they are counting or not? Manually also.
Manually they don't count.
Yeah, both the options they utilize, is it not? Money matters, na? And in some banks I have seen even 2 or 3 machines are there. First machine A, B, C, 3 machines are there. In first machine they will put the cash. It will show some number like 50 or 100 depending upon the amount which you are putting there. And again they will put in B machine. Again they will put in C machine. Again they will cross check manually also. These things are happening in some banks. So here also that option is there. This is your system output went wrong, maybe. Is it not? Maybe due to some formula error. If it is a small program, okay, you can trace. But if it is a very big application, it is very difficult for you to find the output whether it is correct or wrong. You cannot check each and every line. Immediately what you are doing manually, you are testing. Each and every line you are seeing what is the formula. You do manually same thing. System is giving wrong output. You forget about the program. You do same thing manually. Then when you are writing, obviously we know the formula. If you are not sure about the problem, about the formula, that also oh, I might have forgotten. Let me check this formula in Google or something. Is it not? Even when I am doubtful about some trick, immediately I am relying on Google, as you know, Google search engine. So there I am typing the thing and I am getting some correct formula or logic. Then immediately I am implementing that and I am getting the correct output. Is it not?
Yeah.
So same thing. You can manual check. That is what I am telling. You just compare system generated output, system output with manual output. Got it? Manual output. You can do manual output twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Then you can, every time if you are getting same output, then that is the correct output, obviously. Maybe then you can check the formula in the program. Then everything will be fine. That's it. Simple solution, isn't it? So
Yeah.
3 kinds of problems are there totally. You have to believe. I think as a you are in testing and you might be familiar with these things, little bit of these things, isn't it? Now let us come to our core concept, that is minor errors. Programmer can deal and such are known as exception. Now we are in a position to define exception and error truly. Let me redefine error in a much better way. In the beginning I started it as a bug, but now I am going further. Like an error is an abnormal event, is abnormal event. I am telling abnormal. An error is an abnormal event that cannot be handled. that cannot be handled by a program. You cannot handle that. But what is an exception? An exception is also an error. Okay? An exception is also an error. An exception is also an error that can be handled, you know, is also an abnormal event. Otherwise, I can write like this. An exception is also an abnormal event. Both are abnormal. Is also an abnormal event that can be handled by a programmer using exception handlers. Can be handled by using exception handlers. That is a definition, total definition of that. So that is a definition. That is a difference between error and exception, basically. Error versus exception. Okay. So I'm from here, from few days, I'm sending notes as well to you in Skype. I'm putting notes also. Please check whenever you are free. You can understand those things. Because already I made notes for the other batch who have completed a couple of batches, and I'm just verifying that and sending to you as well. So that is a major difference. Now, what are those exception handlers? Now we have to focus. Exception handlers. So even if you are not dealing with exception handlers also, Java, I mean, in the beginning, I have given one buzzword to you. What is that? Robust. Did you remember that? Robust.
Yeah.
Java is robust. During exception handling mechanism, I will tell that concept I told you. What is that? Why Java, how Java programs are very strong. So due to strong exception handling mechanism, they are strong. Not only as a programmer, you can deal through exception handlers. Even if you don't, even if you are not dealing that also, no issue for that. So inbuilt mechanism is there, very strong inbuilt mechanism is there. At some point of the concept during applications, I will tell you, I let you know through programs. So how strong the mechanism is. Even if I forget dealing through exception handlers, still you are in a position to get some suitable message, appropriate message. Okay. But if you want to deal that, you can deal in a better way. That's what I'm telling. Even if you leave that also, Java is very strong in its inbuilt exception handling mechanism. So that's the additional plus point which you had. Of course, in C++ also exception handling mechanism is there, but this much it is not this much strong. And you are having altogether 5 handlers here. 5 exception handlers are there.
Mm-hmm.
5 handlers are there. In C++ you are having four, only four, but in Java there are 5 in number. Number one is starts with
Can give me 2 minutes?
yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Mm.
యాపిల్స్ కూడా తెచ్చా బాగున్నాయి యాపిల్స్ ఇవి ఇచ్చాను ఆరెంజ్ ఇక్కడ దొరకద్దు ఈజీగా బాగు అయ్యే ఇక్కడ కూడా ఒకసారి దొరికి నాకు ఇచ్చినవి బాగున్నాయి కదా అక్కడ బాగున్నాయి దానికి సెట్ అయింది కన్నా కూడా దెబ్బకి ప్యూర్ వాటర్ ఫ్రూట్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా ప్యూర్ వాటర్ అయ్యి కొబ్బరి నీళ్ళు ఒకటి వీరంత వరకు అట్లాంటివి చూస్తే దొరుకుతాయి అన్ని నువ్వైనా ఇట్లా చోరో చూపిస్తాను మినిమం రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ వస్తున్నాను ప్రస్తుతానికి వద్దు ఆల్రెడీ ఉందమ్మా అక్కడ అది ఉందిరా అది వేరు ఇది పీడిఎఫ్ కాదు .txt
Yeah.
yeah. So 5 handlers are there in number. Number 1 is try block is there, as you know. So whichever code you are doubtful, you just please put in try block simply. For example, see, I am doubtful in code which I am writing right now. See, I will do the same programs later on. Just let me explain some little examples here. See, for instance, a is equal to 42 is there, and x is equal to a by 42. Now tell me, 42 minus a. Okay, this is my program, and I want to display x value. Just the basic laws, the main logic I am explaining as part of the program. Remaining things you can do, of course, adding class, main method, those things you can do. Just the core concept I am telling here. So I just want to display system.out.print. Any problem in this program? Please tell me. So this statement, fine, no issue with this.
No issue.
System.out.print. I can display a also. Any problem displaying a value?
No.
No issue with first statement, a equals 42. 100% okay, I can display a value. But there is some problem with this or not? Please have a close look with this.
Yeah.
There is a problem. That is not an error, again I am telling. It is just an exception. It is not an error. Exception, you know, arithmetic exception it is. Arithmetic exception. So arithmetic exception is a predefined class. Like this, so many classes are there. At appropriate time, I will discuss about those classes. And all these classes, it's a predefined class, I can tell you. Predefined class. And all these classes are present in, exception class. Super class for that is exception. You just please recollect the past applications in IO package. I asked you to write either throws exception or IO exception. You remember that?
Right.
Yeah, same story here also. So for all these classes, the superclass is exception. That's what I'm telling. Got it? Exception. So arithmetic exception is a subclass of exception. That's it. So predefined class of exception. Yeah, that's it. So you are getting an exception. So this statement will not be executed. If you are putting this entire code in try block, the benefit is, see the benefit of this. The code which you are doubtful, such code you are putting in try block, simply putting in try block. So that whenever JVM, your JVM is going to execute your program, it is going to look into each and every statement. So when no trouble, it executes smoothly. So whenever trouble is there, obviously it will skip. Whenever problem is there, for example, on road when you are moving on a two-wheeler or four-wheeler, if some problem is there, block is there, you cannot skip from there. You have to take some diversion, is it not? Obviously, you have to take diversion from here, and you cannot see how the path is later on. Later on, it is very rude path. You cannot see that, is it not? Because you are taking a diversion from here itself. So that is why you cannot execute later on the steps whichever are present later on in the try block I am talking. In the try block, so many statements may be there. Not only this, it may be following with so many other statements like this, but nevertheless not executed. This will not get executed. Yeah, not executed. Not executed because path is not good now. It is not executed. That's it. Not executed. That's it. That's how these steps are not at all executed. That's it. Not executed again. So whatever you write inside try block, if any problem is there, tell the problem smoothly executed. Whenever problem comes, it will skip from there. It doesn't want to face those problems. It will come out of that try block. And soon after, if you are going to write some catch code also, catch, try followed with catch. Now we will go with catch. Next step is catch. We will discuss about catch also. Before that, let me conclude this try block. So this is the first exception handler, I can tell you. So these are the exception handlers. In fact, try is there, followed with catch, and then you are having throw is there. In later stages, I will introduce throw also, not now. Throws is also there. An interview question is there. What is the difference between throw and throws? Very important. I will discuss that as well. Then comes finally. With C++, you are going to miss one among these. Throws. Only one is there in that. Not remember properly. I still believe it is throws. Throw is not there. Throws is there, I think, in that. Throw is not there. Remaining all are there. Of course, in place of finally, it is final, I believe. It is final, I think. I do not remember properly. Okay, whatever it is, try, catch, throw, throws, and finally are the 5 exception handlers available in, yeah, there are 5 in number, you can check. That's it. So this is about try. Whichever code you are doubtful, please put in try block. Code doubtful. The code you are half-hearted, you can put inside try block. Doubtful code. Doubtful, you can put in try block. Simply put in try block. And if you want, and then we can go with catch block. So whenever JVM, I will write one point here. Whenever JVM, important point, whenever JVM, the search engine, I mean to say the search engine, whenever JVM is going to notice or come across or encounter, notice an exception. Inside try block. Inside try block. Where is my cursor? Inside try block. Immediately it is going to immediately what it is going to do. It's a brief notes which I am writing. Later on I will put everything in proper form and send it to you. Immediately JVM will skip from there. I'm telling now. So the path is not good. Immediately it will not execute the remaining statements. Immediately I mean consequent, I mean next statements inside where? Next statements in the sense inside try block. Inside try block will not be executed. Will not be executed. Will not be executed. So it skips to catch block and skips to appropriate, because so many catch blocks may be there na. See, in life, just like so many problems are there, in programs also so many variety of programs will be there. If I make this program still bigger, you can find close to 4 or 5 exceptions in the same program. Isn't it? This point of time you are dealing with simple maths, that is arithmetic exception. At some other point of time, I may deal with the array index out of bounds exception. Maybe, see, for example, str is equal to abc is there, or computer is there, or simply abc is there as a string. String str is equal to abc is there. You know, string literal I am taking. So whatever it is, then if I try to display the element present in ABC means how many elements are there? 3 elements.
Yeah.
And the indexing starts from 0, you know, for strings also, just like array. String also is an array, na? Character array. So first element is in 0th position, second in first, and then in second position. So if I attempt to display the element present in third position, is there any chance? Is there any chance? Third position in ABC.
No.
Only 0 is there, 1 is there, second is there. No chance for third position. So obviously, if you put such code in try block, JVM automatically will find for its match of that exception. You know? That is obviously so many catch blocks will be there parallelly. It will find a suitable match for that and get into that catch block. Suitable match in the sense it looks for not for arithmetic exception this time. It looks for array index out of bounds exception. Or sorry, string index out of bounds exception. String index out of bounds exception, right? Because I am dealing with a string clearly.
Mm.
And in the same case, you can expect an array also. If I write an array like int ARR of 3 is equal to 3 means how many elements can be there inside that? 3 elements,
3.
obviously. 3 elements. But if I am trying to display inside SOP system.out.print ARR of 4th element or 10th
Mm.
element, is it possible really?
No.
No. JVM is going to encounter some exception. It will
Mm.
jump from there. It will skip the latter part of try block.
Mm.
It's going to meet catch block. The suitable catch block means not arithmetic, not string index. It's going to look for array index out of bounds exception,
Mm.
isn't it?
Mm.
That's it. Things are pretty simple. So that's why I'm writing this point like this. Try block will not be executed and skips to appropriate catch block. Got it? That's why I'm mentioning that appropriate. If one for one is there, okay, no problem. But one try and multiple catches are there, na? That's why I'm writing appropriate catch block. Got it?
Mm.
Able to understand? I may be fast a bit today.
Yeah, yeah, I'm able to understand.
Yeah, yeah. I can understand. If you can understand if I am talking fastly as well, because concept is like that. That's
Mm.
it. So now, for this particular example, let us meet with a catch block. Obviously, you have to write. You know the kind of problem you are going to face. If you don't know, please leave. No issue. No issue. Just put catch and empty. That's it. Got it?
Mm.
Because system it is strong built mechanism is there, it will take care. We will see these programs. So if I leave, what is going to happen? If I write, what is going to happen? That also we will see. But I will write, because as a beginning program you should know what is what. If you are a better programmer, obviously you know the choice there. So you can go with arithmetic. Yeah, don't give any space between arithmetic and exception. Don't unjoin them, please join those words. Exception, AE. Some reference, and there's some story is there for this reference also. I have to tell that. So AE is a reference, AE, not only AE, you can write any variable there. After all, variable, simple variable reference. That's it. Just for readability, I'm giving AE because of arithmetic exception. So AE is a reference. Is a reference. What it is going to do, a large part being played by that AE. Actually, books won't write. I never found any book. In the beginning, I don't know what it is doing. After so much exploration, I don't know who has given that idea to me. At last, I found one solution for that. Yeah, some expert's opinion I have seen somewhere. What is that? Is still I remember. AE is a reference being picked, being picked from the exception stack. Exception stack. You might have heard about stack, queue, these things. Stack. Have you heard about the word stack?
Yeah.
Stack means just like the best example I can tell you, idli tray, idli tray. Because
Mm.
North Indian people doesn't know much about idli, I think.
Idli.
Idli. You heard about idli tray. Idli tray will be there,
Yeah, I know. I eat idli.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. So one end is always blocked, bottom end is always blocked. And
Mm.
from top end only, you can insert those, what you call, circular, what you call, that circular dishes or whatever you call.
Mm.
Circular metallic portion will be there now. You can insert only from the top end.
Mm.
And like that, it depends upon the capacity. There may be 3 or 4 or 5. I never counted. So
Mm.
uh, like that. Otherwise, simple example, I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you books in a rack. Books in a rack. How you
Mm.
are putting one end is always blocked. Normal books. Normally, you put books one over the other one. I am telling in that way. Not vertically. I'm talking like
Mm.
one over the other one.
Okay.
Okay. So the bottom book, if you want to remove, first you have to remove the top book, then you have to remove the next one.
Yeah.
So from that is what is stack. I don't want to go again into that issue, but that is just an example for stack. So an exception stack is there. From that, a suitable message is picked. Because you are mentioning what type of error you are supposed to get there. You are very clear in your class name, the exception class name here. That is arithmetic exception. Obviously, your JVM is going to pick one from that stack, one suitable message from that stack. Got it? One
Mm.
suitable message from that stack, and it is going to display that. You can write inside like this. I will give you that code also. I will give you. Even if you leave, nothing will happen. It will show you that only. But you can get more clarity if you can do like this, like this. See what vary that program also in different ways. Don't worry. Matter of time. That's it. Dot print. Don't write anything. Just put AE. That's it. So what is that AE? It's having some short story like this. AE is a reference. Of course, you can write REF also. Don't think otherwise. You can write ER, REF, anything you can write. But don't forget writing the same thing here. Got it? No more doubts in that issue, I think. But for good readability, I'm writing here AE. That's it. Nothing more than that. So AE is a reference being picked from the exception stack. Exception stack is there. Okay, beyond our thinking, something is there. There is exception stack. From there, it is going. Not we are picking. Your JVM is going to pick that suitable message, and it is going to display here. What is there inside AE? It is opening that AE and showing that message. That's it. That's it. If you are not interested, you can deal in your own way. It's always better. If you know, see, when you are moving on a two-wheeler, you know the kind of problems you are going to face on road. Or when you are moving on a four-wheeler, you know the kind of problems you are going to face on a road, isn't it? So, or when you are going to meet some person, you know the kind of problems you are going to face, like that. So here also, if you know better about that, you can deal in your own way. I know better about this equation which I have given here, which the statement which I have given here. So division by zero is impossible, is it not? That is the problem here you are going to get. If you are having better uh, thinking, then you can decide in your way. That is division by zero is not possible, isn't it? In denominator, you are getting zero now here. 42 minus 42, zero. Division by zero, who can do that? Nobody can do that. That's why simply wise enough to write like that. But AE is also good, putting AE. I will show you in application itself. I will show you. It will display something like, I can tell you like arithmetic exception division by zero. It will show like that. Something like that. I did not remember properly. So arithmetic exception, it will show that also. Arithmetic exception division by zero. Seeing that you can have some understanding otherwise. And another way is also there. I can show you that. AE dot print stack trace. This is yet another way of dealing things, So it's a predefined method. So what is the difference between first statement and third statement inside catch? Second, you know that pretty well. First and third. So first, it won't show the line number where you are encountering problem. Okay, it won't show line number. So different lines are there now in your program code. So it won't show any line number. It won't show any line number where you encountered where you encountered exception, where JVM encountered exception, where JVM encountered exception. But you can understand here what is going to happen. It will show. It will show. So same point I will change. Because being an experienced one, they may ask such things. If I give AE, what is going to happen? Somebody may try that also. It will show. Not it won't. It will show you. Show line number. It will show line number where JVM encountered exception. Not only that, it can also show you the class name which you have gone with. Class name of the program. Information it is going to show you. Whereas here, it won't show any class name. Obviously, it won't show any class name. Show either shows line number nor shows the class number. That's it. I mean class name. That's it. Won't show the class name. Simple thing. Class name. But the middle one is the best one if you are having good understanding about your application. Okay. These are the consequences. These are the things to deal using try and catch. Okay. So Whenever a try is there, one important note, please remember this, an interview question again. So they will come here and there. Everything can be tested, but this is a very important one. That is, whenever you go with a try block, whenever you go with a try block, it should follow with either catch or finally. It should follow with, it should be followed with, it should be followed with either, either, either catch or finally. Got it? Or
Hmm.
finally. Sure, damn sure. You try without catch or finally. It will show you again problem. That's it. That's it. So either try, either catch or finally you have to give. Don't leave empty. It won't allow you leaving empty. That's it. Okay. And both also welcome. Or both. Or both also allowed. No issue. Or both. Its choice is yours. Either catch or finally or both. That's it. Got it?
Hmm.
That is yet another important point. Now this is the right time to go with the applications. Throw and throws now I won't explain. Let me finish with some applications with the only try catch and finally some applications. Then we will go in a second phase with the throw and throws. Okay.
Okay.
And finally we go with some bank application on custom defined exception. Very important. Designing your own exception classes are very important. Yes. Now, let me talk about finally also. Finally, first application. So this is the last executable block. This is the last. The cleanup tasks, the finishing tasks will be done generally inside a finally block. Generally finishing things. Cleanup activities, otherwise I can tell you. Cleanup activities. Cleanup activities will be handled in this. What are those cleanup activities? Nothing but like, if you move with advanced Java, JDBC concept is there, Java database connectivity. There you are going to have some connections. So whenever you had a connection with a database, you have to disconnect as well at some point of time. You have to close the connection, closing activities. Or if you are dealing with files, for example, files concept yet I have not covered, I think, for you. Yeah, files
No.
also have to. So after exception handling and after threads, at some point of time, I will discuss with files also. I remember, I know what I have taught you. So I am maintaining what I have, record of what I have taught you. So files, when I discuss about files, again, you get some, so whenever I am introducing a concept in the consequent classes, sessions, you are going to see some part of that. So you are going to see some kind of exceptions in files, not only in files. Again, you come across with those kind of exceptions again in collection framework, in threads also. So many are there in number. And of course, in JDBC or in advanced concepts also, you are going to see some kind of exceptions. So this is the last executable block. Generally, cleanup activities will be done, like closing files. So a file you are going to open generally. So naturally, whenever a file is opened, at the end we have to close that as well.
Hmm.
And if you go with the Java database connectivity, database concepts, you have to connect with the database. So whenever I use the word connect, obviously disconnect will come into matter as well. So these finishing activities you are going to do in finally block. So
Hmm.
closing a file, disconnect. So last work that is going to happen here. Disconnect a database. So that is appropriate which we can use database. Yes. These things you can do as part of that will be. So closing a file, disconnect a database will be done. So let us go with finally now. So it looks like this. And this finally is not mandatory. Again, I'm telling it is optional. It is pretty optional. Finally block is optional. And whichever code you write in finally, damn sure it will be executed. No trouble whatsoever. Given inside. Because the reflection of try block will not be there. The impact of try block will not be there on finally. Only in the try block, whichever steps are there being written, whichever instructions are given after the exception, they won't get executed. Okay. Other than that, when you come out, whatever you write, including finally, no, uh, no problem whatsoever. The code in finally block will not have any impact. Will not have any impact. Try block. Irrespective of your program logic, whether it is correct or wrong, finally block will get executed 100%. That's it. Okay, that is the effect of finally block. And you can write anything inside. You can write anything inside. I'm not writing anything as okay, that's it. So this is the basic theory I can tell you in this class. This is a time to go to some applications. I'll add some applications in this class. Exception handling. Exception handling. Finish. Yes. Yes. Can I go like this? Exception. Is it possible? No, it's a predefined one. It is a predefined one. I cannot do like that. Exception. No issue. Exception demo. Accept. This is the basic program. Yes. Okay, fine. So inside that, what I want to do is, see, I explained command line arguments. Huh?
No.
Oh no, I told. I just remind you that name Ram Gopal Varma. That program I told in the past. So I have given 3 words names now, so that through command prompt I used to I checked if somewhere in run it is present. Let me check. I might have forgotten the name. Wait. I will come across with that. Somewhere it is there. Think debug or run configurations. Let me check once. Yes. Can you see here? This is command line arguments. We have done a couple of applications after arrays. Please recollect arrays concept at the end. I will do here anyways. I will do here also. That portion is covered anyways. I still remember somewhere I used that word Ram Gopal Varma. Okay, I will cover again, no issue. See here, what I am doing is int n is equal to args dot length. Yes, length variable I am using. Okay, fine. No error, right. Number of arguments supplied. The number of passed. What is there? Are passed. Concatenation operator n. So what it does, length, the meaning of length. args. Why I have written that args? What is this story? Please recollect this flashback. And write like this also, na? String args square bracket. That is also okay, na?
Yeah.
So what is the meaning of that? In the beginning, I told you one point, that is in
String is a
JVM.
class.
So Java will accept whatever you pass through command prompt. It will consider them as strings, isn't it? Even you pass 1 to 3, it will take 1 to 3 as string or not? Tell me.
Yeah.
Even if you pass normal 1 to 3 or string 1 to 3, it will take as string 1 to 3 only. Huh?
Okay.
Even if you pass 9.78, it will take string 9.78 or decimal 9.78.
String.
It will take obvious string only, yeah, that you know pretty well. So here also same thing. See, through command prompt, I'm going to pass some arguments. Okay, I will show you how to pass through command prompt. This length is there now. It will count the number of arguments I am passing. Okay, and because args dot length I have given, please check that. If I can also write in place of args, I can write anything here. Yes or no? I can write anything. ABC can I write? Why not? String array name, na? Array name. Array name. String is also an array. Isn't it? String array we call it as. Yeah. So I can give any name in place of args. But if I give ABC in place of args, you have to write ABC here. Here also you have to write ABC.
Okay.
Got it? Like that. So that's why generally we take args, and even IDEs nowadays they are displaying args. So I'm going with same args dot length. So whichever arguments I'm going to pass through command prompt. So it is going to count. Simply length property is going to count that. If I pass my name Srinivas, only one word is there. So it will catch one word. If I give surname also, then it will count two words, isn't it? If I give Ram space Gopal space Varma, obviously it will take 3 words.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will be kept inside n. Can you believe that?
Yes.
And the same thing is displayed here for your reference, right? Yes. Now
Yes.
comes the no problem with first statement and second statement also. Now see the twist. What I'm doing. I is equal to uh, n by yes 3 minus sorry 3 minus n. Got it? That is the equation I'm giving. N, you know, I'm passing from command prompt. You'll
Right.
get n, sure. You'll get n, sure. So n, that number, numerator divided by 3 minus n. If I give n is equal to 1, no issue. It will make 2. It will divide by 2. If I go with 2 Ram Gopal also, no problem. 3 minus 2 is 1. You will get numerator only as output. Fine. But if I go with Ram Gopal Varma, problem will come or not?
Right.
3 minus 3 is 0. Denominator 0. Yeah, same problem. See, same problem, na? Same scenario like this. That is a problem. So I can put that code also, but I want to explain this concept also to you. That's why I have gone with this experiment, right? Now see here what I'm doing. Just same SOPL, SYS. Yes. Now I want to display Y. Yeah, Y is equal to yes. If smooth running, you will get Y. If any problem, yes, JVM will skip from here onwards. Is it not? Provided I put try block. Where is try block? The main hero, I forgot. Yes, here it is. I'm closing try block here. See, I'm putting catch block also. Supportive catch. I know the kind of problem I'm going to get inside the code, you know. So that is arithmetic exception, as you know, you can write. If you are good with all these classes, you can write obviously. And if you are doubtful, you can refer API. You will get so many. A very big number is there. Around about 50. 50 exception handlers are there. Arithmetic exception. So I want to deal that. I don't want to leave that empty. I want to write all these statements I have given inside previously. I can copy and paste here also. I have given already now. Let me copy and paste. Where is that? Here it is. Oh, I have written SOP. Sorry. I will write the entire code. Simply leave it like that. Otherwise, you can make your message division by 0. Is not possible. Please check the n value. Please check the number of arguments you are passing from command prompt. Even more clarity will be there. Na? These kind of things, it won't show your, I mean, from the stack, this kind of message is not available. I will show you. Just wait for a while. Division by 0 is not possible, and I told just now one important point. What is that? Yeah, pass some suitable arguments. Pass enough arguments. Okay, pass enough sufficient arguments from command prompt. That's it. That's it. Done. Great. Otherwise, one more option is there. I told you now. AE dot print. You need not write SOPL again. See, here it is. Some other options are also there. I don't know much about that. Maybe if you are going with a printer, you have to use that. Rare case. First one is mostly used. Yes, that's it. Got it? It doesn't require again SOPL. That's it. Leave it like that. Over. Program is over. Let me run this. Before running. Okay. I'm not passing any arguments. Means obviously how many are there? 0. N is 0 totally. Yeah, you can get it. Any problem? N is equal to 0. Yeah, you will get 0 here. Just check your result. 0 will be here. The number of arguments passed is 0. And then here, 0 by something is 0. Here also you'll get a 0. That's it. Never caught means we have drawn one more point here. What is that? If everything is smooth running inside try block, catch is never caught. Got it? Yes, that is one more important point. That's why I have not mentioned that point. Now you can mention that point also. Another note point. What is that? I'll make some points like this. Wait. Then comes the second note. What is that? If there is no exception, there is no, I may be slow with some things, but they will register in your mind forever. You need not study that much. That's why I'm going slow at times. If there is no exception being encountered by whom? By programmer? No, by JVM. So if there is no exception being encountered by JVM, then catch block is never caught. Then catch block will we never get what is the correct English? Then catch block will never get caught. That's it. Looks good. I have to add this point. I don't know whether I have written in notes or not. Spontaneously I have written this. If there is no exception being encountered by JVM, then catch block will never get caught. Please take that statement. It looks good. Even I will add in the comment this statement. Already I have taken PDF, notes PDF. So fine. So it looks good. So if I go with 0, catch is never caught. You never see these statements. But as a safety measure, safety precaution, we have gone like that. That's it. Now, if I go with 1, again, no problem. Never catch again. Isn't it? If I go with 1, any problem? No problem. 2, no problem. 3, yeah. First time, you can't get Y value if I go with 3. Am I right? First run, no arguments, nothing, direct run. See? Yes, 0. 2 zeros, right? Second run, let us go for second run. Where it is? I may forget this one. I am forgetting every time. Run configurations. Oh, sorry. Run configurations. Yes. Because IDEs, these days I am using. Way back I used it. Arguments. Yes. Arguments. Program arguments. Here you have to pass some arguments. Yes. Virtual machine arguments. These are. I think I had to give here or here. I do not remember. Let me check here once. Two arguments I am passing. One you can expect, right? I am going with two. Show command line. It is not required. Run. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. 2 for 2. 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 2 is 1. The top one is 2. Yeah, 2. 2, 2. Right. Now the problematic one we will do. So please remember this. I may forget because I won't write in notes also these points. Run configurations in IDEs, that's why. So go for arguments tab. These are called as tabs. This is arguments tab. You just click on arguments tab. Go with one more. Run. Yes. See. Wait. Now see. Same run. I am not changing any arguments. Now see. What is the output? Tell me. The number of arguments passed is 3. That is okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
You will get show. But next exception is there. Immediately JVM caught an exception and skipped to catch block. Inside catch block, which statement is valid here? I kept comments for the other two. First one, what is that? AE. What is there in AE? It is speaking one suitable message from the stack, exception stack. So what is that message? The number of arguments passed is equal to 3. That is okay. That is okay. First one, leave it. Java.lang. Arithmetic exception. What is the meaning of that? So the kind of exception you are encountering is arithmetic exception. And division by 0 is the problem. How briefly it explained, really. But some people might not understand that. They want much clarity. Much awareness is required. So I will open, I'll put a comment. But there is no, but it is not going to show you the line of error. Is it not? What is the line of error? Please tell me. You did not count the number, you can see there itself. What is the line where you are getting problem, where JVM is encountering an exception?
8.
Exactly. And the program name is exception demo 1. Right? But here no information. I want that also. So let me put a comment here also. Let me open the second one. Let me run. Saving record. Automatic save. Yeah. See, you leave the first statement.
Yeah.
That is common. See, any extra information can you gain from this? What is the class name? Exception demo 1. It is giving .java file. Yes. And what is the line of exception? Line of error 8. 8th line. Yes. And let us open the other one also. This time I am opening all the things. Okay. Now see. Got it?
Yeah.
First one, leave it. Second one, second and third exclusively meant for. No. Only second. Exclusively meant for first statement. Second statement exclusively meant for first statement inside catch. It's a reflex of that. It's a response for that. Now, second statement is exclusively meant for the cause of this third and fourth. Am I right? The last one, the famous one, which we have given. Even more readable, even more clarity is there. Division by 0 is not possible, and sufficient. Just by looking this information, how much knowledge you are getting. See, immediately you are correcting your mistake or not, just by seeing my message here. Yeah, you are in a position to sort out the problem and overcoming that by passing suitable commands from command prompt. Suitable, I mean strings from command prompt, isn't it? That is your choice. But if I put comments everywhere, what is going to happen? Also is important, no? Let me check that also. See, no problem. It will show you. It will show you. See, no, nothing. It is showing, na. This is also good, na. Because when some problem is there, see, if you do same program in C language, you try, your program will fail. If it consists of 1,000 lines of code, program is not 4 5 lines. You know, being a software professional, thousands of lines of code will be there. The entire program will collapse or not if it is going to be C1, C program. Because there is no exception handling mechanism in C language. And in C++ it is partial, but in Java full-fledged. Got it? So there is no disturbance in your program. You can see your output, but if any wrong one is there, it is not showing that. If any error is there, it is missing that. Quite okay. Because if you are writing some valuable code, if that is correct, moreover, not only try block, after try block, you have written some other code here. You have written some other code. It will get displayed. For example, CC, I'm going with one important message. You believe that? I'm not writing any code, just simple message I am displaying, but very important. Please believe like that. So important name I am writing, like Deep. I'm writing. Okay. So I am running that. Let us see. Oh, what?
Error is coming, no? See, the 10th and 12th.
Okay, after try block I have written, na? Wait, catch, it should follow with already, yeah. See this? Finally to complete. So continuity, I missed the continuity. I told, na, it should follow either with, yeah, that is a problem. Right? Wait. Here, yes, sure. Got it? Now, gone, na? Yes, 100%. It will show the name, Deep. Yes, got it? I may be writing only one line, but believe that 100 lines are there, which are very valuable. Some bank application. Got it? Money matters are there. Yeah, it will do that. Only it will miss this. Only it will miss the error one. The other correct one it will show. That's it. That is the advantage with this exception handling mechanism. And next program, what I want to do is, I just don't want to go with the try catch block. Normal application. See, let me copy this entire code. Wait. You understood now all this? Next one. Wait. I used one word like strong inbuilt exception handling mechanism. Let me support my statement with this word. Yes. Now see the differences. No try. Same program. No try. No catch. Right? Not required this also. That statement be there. No issue. Don't damage the program. Na? Okay, fine. That's it. No problem. It's not showing any problem. See, same 3 arguments are there. Na? Wait. I will run again. Freshly. Run configurations. Yes, arguments. Same Ram Gopal Verma is there again. Run. Got it? Great.
Mm.
So without exception handling also it is happening. Something is happening inside. Is it not?
Mm.
But it is showing the correct output, wrong one it is not showing. Why I can't get y value here? Because some problem is there, exception is there.
Yeah.
So, so strong mechanism is there. Your program will never terminate in the middle.
Mm.
So some valuable information, whatever I have given, it is being executed fine without any trouble.
Mm.
Even after, this is the trouble area, you know, this is the trouble area. Even after that, that statement, that particular statement is not getting executed because it is involved in the trouble. Is it not?
Mm.
The other one is quite safe. Whatever code you give, 100%. That's it. Got it now?
Yeah.
That's how things go. Now, shall I go with another typical program?
Mm.
And I think you
Have
can
time
do
now?
some, yeah,
You have time now?
just 10 minutes time is there. Shall I
Mm.
go or if you want, you can close because your demand is important because it is late for you.
It's okay.
Okay, fine, great. Thank you. So I guess you understood very well today's
Yeah.
class. Fine. So I may not send notes. I will send these programs today. Once total concept is over, I will send you notes. Okay.
Okay.